If you are in need of adding copies of Chromebooks or iPads to the library catalog, you're going to want to start on the consortium page, libraries.resa.net, and then scrolling to Taylor School District. And at this point, you will log in with your username and password. And if I would like to add materials, let's say to Blair Moody Elementary School, I'm going to go to the Catalog tab, Library Search, and I'm going to come down to the location, and I'm going to select Taylor School District so that I can select and search all of the items within the district. So if I'm going to add a Chromebook, I am going to search for Chromebook, hit enter, and what I will see are title records for all of the Chromebooks that have been added to the collection. And so you'll notice that some just say Chromebook and some will say Chromebook 300, 300E, Chromebook HP. So what you want to do is look to see what model of the Chromebook that you are adding. So let's say that we're adding Chromebook N22. So I'm going to click on that title, and what I will see here is that Moody has 31 copies and there are 220 copies off-site. So if I click on that, I'll see all of the copies that are available at Moody Elementary. And then if I continue to scroll, I'll see copies that are off-site. So I can see that McDowell has 4 copies, Randall has some different copies, and I can see that there are some additional pages here as well. The other thing that I would like to point out is the call number. So it's important within the system that there is consistency to maintain the integrity of the database. So you'll notice that the call number for Chromebooks is Chromebook, capital C, Chromebook, one word. And again, that's going to come into play when we're running reports and we're doing a search for Chromebook call number. So it's important that regardless of the model of Chromebook, that we're using Chromebook, one word, capital C, as the call number. The other thing that I want to point out is the sublocation. So you'll notice that the sublocation for these Chromebooks is tech. So again, that's going to come into play and will be important when we're running reports. So this is the model that I would like to add an additional Chromebook. So I'm going to click on the Add Copies button. And at this point, I'm going to add my barcode. For the sake of example, I'm just going to say assign the next one, but you may have one that you'll scan. The call number again is going to be Chromebook, one word. It's optional if you want to put a purchase price. Circulation type is another important selection. You want to select hidden. And the reason why we're selecting hidden is that we want these Chromebooks to be hidden for students when they are using the library catalog for their day-to-day searching for materials like books that they can check out, put on hold, and things of that nature. There's no need for the students to see the collection of Chromebooks and iPads and other devices. So we want to select hidden as the circulation type. And then the last thing that we need to select is the sublocation. So we're going to choose tech. Depending on the school, like in this school here, you see there's just one choice for sublocation. In some schools, they may have multiple different sublocations, so you want to make sure that you choose tech. If this were an item that I was actually adding at this point, I would simply say save this copy. I'm going to cancel because I'm not really adding this copy. If I were going to add an iPad, I'm going to again come to Catalog, click on Library Search. I'm going to make sure that the location says Taylor School District, and I'm going to type in iPad, hit return or enter. Similar to the Chromebooks, we'll notice that there are different titles. Now in this case there's an actual book, so we're not going to choose that one, and here's another one that is up there, but we're looking for these that have the different model numbers, and again we notice that sublocation tech. So let's hypothetically say that I'm going to be adding an iPad Air. So I'm going to click on that title, and I'll notice that Moody does not have any copies of this, but there are 190 copies throughout the district. So if I click on See All, I can see where those iPads are throughout the district. But again, at this moment, Moody does not have any. So if I want to add one, similar to the Chromebook, I will click on the Add Copies button. I will scan in the barcode. The Chromebook call number will not be used for the iPads. In this case, we're going to want to use iPad as our call number. So again, this will come into play when we're running reports. Our circulation type, again, is going to be hidden. And we want to make sure that our sublocation is tech. Once I've got those things in place, I'll then click on the Save Copies. It will be ready now for circulation. I'm going to cancel this because it's just an example. So again, titles for Chromebooks are already in the system. Titles for iPads are already in the system. You will simply be searching for the title of either the Chromebook or the iPad. Look for the model number that aligns with the one that you want to add to the collection, and then you will simply click on Add Copies, and then you will make sure that you are making 3 choices. Circulation type hidden. Call number will be Chromebook or iPad, and sublocation will be tech.